Hi guys, I wanted to talk about cases like this for a two-piece fishing pole. The reason why these are nice is because it's got a shoulder strap, so if you're wearing a backpack or a bug-out bag, you can just throw it over your shoulder. It's got a hand carry. It's got a loop up here to where you can carry it this way, and it also has a D-ring where you can just hang it on a hook and hang it up. So like in a van like mine where I got hooks in my van, I can just hang this on a hook out of the way and it's always at the ready. Now when you purchase a case like this for a two-piece rod, what you want to do is you want to measure your fishing pole before you buy a bag like this, because they make them in different sizes. So what you're going to want to do is measure from the butt of the pole to the tip of the two-piece. Okay, you're going to measure how long it is, because you're going to want a bag that will fit the fishing pole inside. This is the only rod and reel two-piece that fits in this bag. The reason why is because this bag is only for a rod this size. My other two-piece poles, when put together end to end, make the fishing pole, they're longer than this one is. So keep that in mind. Measure your pole when it's broke down, not when it's all one length and put together. You measure when it's broke down. The inside of this has a PVC tube right here. That's what makes it hard, so the fragile end of the pole doesn't get broken. And then it just slides right up inside like that, and you just zip it up. So this is one of the benefits of having a two-piece rod over a one-piece. Can you get a case for a one-piece? Yes, but it's going to be a little more than 2 times the length of this. It's going to be pretty long. However long the pole is how long the case has got to be as a one-piece, which means it's a pole that doesn't pull apart and separate into a two-piece, making it more compact. Also on this particular expedition bag, as you notice, it's got 2 side pockets that are the same size. Now here's where the benefit of this really comes into play. Not only does it have the different handles, the D-ring, the handheld handle here, and the shoulder strap, but with these 2 side pouches, when you buy the small divider boxes like what I keep my spinner kits in, you can see that they fit right inside these pockets. So you have a couple of these because each pocket will fit 2 divider boxes, so 2 on each side. You could have 4 boxes with you. You could have one that is made up of spinners, one that's made up of spoons, and the other 2 boxes could be made up of odds and ends stuff like live bait hooks, small slip bobbers, steel leaders, the list goes on and on. So basically this one system becomes your fishing system, your tackle system. You could have needle nose pliers in here for removing a fish hook from a fish. You could have a hand towel in here, a small first aid kit. You could carry a ferro rod in here for making a fire. You could carry a very small roll of foil, so you could have a shore dinner in your fishing kit. There's sky's the limit what you could keep in these pouches. So it's just a grab and go system, which is good to have in a vehicle. In a van like mine, you could throw it under the bed riser, you could put it in the trunk of your car, you could put it behind the seat of your pickup truck. You always have a fishing system to go fishing with. Now I also have a very large and heavy, very bulky tackle box. Would I lug this to the lake or to the river? Absolutely not. What this is, the only purpose this thing serves, and it always stays at home. I do not put this in my van. I do not take this to the water with me. This is a stock box. What do I mean by a stock box? I keep all my fishing stuff in here. It opens up with these trays, and it's just absolutely full. I can't tip it too much or everything will fall out, but it is full of lures. I've got my spinners, my spoons in here. I've got extra fishing line. I stock up on brand new fishing line. This is the fishing line that I recommend right here. This is the only fishing line that I've used. Out of several years, decades of buying fishing line, this is my favorite right here. Berkley Vanish. Love this line. I have caught every type of fish on this line. From steelhead, salmon, northern pike, large and smallmouth bass, rainbow and brown trout, carp, even a snapping turtle has been hauled in on this. Anything that bites, I'll catch it. And Vanish is my favorite line because it's the reason why they call it Vanish is that basically the visibility of it disappears once it goes underwater. It becomes invisible. So it really ups your game. But this box is what I keep at the house. So when I'm out, if I lose something, I come home, I take whatever it is I've lost because I have multiples of everything. Like say this little Cleo spoon right here. If I lost one of these on a log jam under the water, no big deal. Cut the line or break the line, come home, put another one in my spinner box that goes into my fishing kit. So that's why I have a big tackle box like this. This is my stock box. Anything that has to replenish my smaller on-the-go system. So that is one of the benefits right there of a two-piece rod that breaks down regardless if it's a two-piece 7.5 foot, two-piece 6.5 foot, two-piece 5.5 foot. This one's a 5.5 foot, 5.5. So they make all kinds of different bags like this, you guys. Some of them have pouches on the exterior of them, some do not. Some have smaller pouches going up here along the PVC, some do not. They're all different. Some can be discontinued and then you have to buy a different kind. There's lots and lots of them out there made by different companies. Just find one that matches up to your pole and then stock it up with the divider boxes and you'll have everything you need all in one system. And what's nice about this is I can attach it to a bug out bag, a backpack. I can throw it over my shoulder and just head right down to the water. When I'm done fishing, I put everything back where it belongs into this one single case. I slide it underneath the bed riser of my van or I hang it on a hook behind the driver's seat. I'm good to go until the next time the desire to fish hits me. So I always carry this in the van. So things like this are what truly makes for the ideal fishing system. So find a good rod and reel that is quality made and dependable. Find a really good case to put it in. Get your divider boxes at Walmart or any sporting goods store. Stock it up with your favorite lures and hooks and sinkers, and you can throw extra fishing line in here. Sky's the limit, you guys. You can put a fillet knife in here, a survival knife, ferro rod. Like I said, list goes on. But it is always good to have a small first aid kit in this system, because if you were to get a hook buried in your hand or your finger and you had to get it out with pliers and you were bleeding, you're going to want like some gauze or some band-aids, some antibacterial ointment, stuff like that, just in case. You could trip while you're fishing and scrape your knees, whatever. So it is good to have a very small but handy first aid kit to also keep into the system with the rest of your gear. So this is my favorite way to go. Just grab and go. No fuss, no mess. I know I got everything I need in here. And like I said, if there's anything I need to replenish, once I get home, it all comes out of my main stock box, gets replenished. I'm back in business. If you guys go this method and have a grab and go system with everything you need in it, you can't go wrong. You can take it anywhere, store it anywhere. You'll always be at the ready to go fishing. I hope that helps, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.